good morning.
Good morning.
Are you Mike, Mary?
Yes.
Hi, Mary. Maybe you can help me out. My name is Gene. I'm a small business owner with Aflac for Small Business. The reason I came by to see if I can get like about 30 seconds with Steve. Is he in by any chance today?
He is in.
Okay. Is it possible that he might have a moment to come out and greet me?
He's super busy today.
I realize it, but you know, maybe it might make sense if you have about 30 seconds. Can I tell you why I came by, and then you determine whether it's worth getting his attention?
That's fine.
Great. You know, I work with a lot of small businesses, specifically companies about your size with 10 employees. And a lot of my clients tell me they're facing challenges today, specifically things like rising costs, maintaining competitiveness, and morale issues,
Right.
which tend to put strain on the bottom line. I don't know if any of this is relevant to Steve, but I was hoping to get about maybe 30 or 45 seconds with him to see if this is worth a conversation. Do you think it might make sense for me to connect with him?
Yeah, he's always stressed out, so that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Could you see if he has a moment just come up and greet me for like about 2 minutes?
I mean, he's super busy.
You want to check?
I can check.
I appreciate it.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, there's this dude in the front.
Dude in the front.
He's wearing a hoodie. But he said that he can help you with like some stuff about business. He wants like you to come out and see him for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, do that one. Hi, I'm Steve.
Steve.
I'm the owner.
Hi, Gene Petraglia. Hey, Steve, I realize we haven't had a chance to meet yet.
No.
But I've done a little research in your company, and I think that you and I should connect. So I was wondering if you have about 30 seconds. Can I tell you why I came by, and then you decide whether or not we keep this conversation going?
That's kind of about all I have, but okay.
That's fine, great. So see, the reason why I came by is I said, I've done a little research in your company, and I work with a lot of small businesses about your size, 10 employees. And a lot of my clients tell me they're facing challenges today, because I believe today it's more difficult for the small business owner to thrive in today's economy. There's more pressure on you from rising costs, maintaining competitiveness, I mean, things that you didn't have to deal with the last couple of years.
Tell me about it.
So I was wondering, you know, these are some of the 5 areas where a lot of my clients, some of them are having problems with. Are any of these things maybe relevant to your business that you might like to discuss a little bit more?
Well, I mean, you know, every business deals with rising costs, so, yeah, I mean, that's a big one for us. The whole Obamacare, I've never quite figured all that out either.
So you say rising costs and healthcare reform are impacting your business?
Yeah.
If you had to pick between the two, which one do you think is impacting you a little bit more?
Across the board, probably rising costs.
Rising costs? Why do you pick that? Why do you say that?
Well, I mean, we've had, for example, our workers' comp premium, and you know, here in California, just passed that damn minimum wage thing, so it's going down for the next 5 years in a row. So I mean, my payroll taxes are going up 5 years in a row. You know, those are all tough costs to cover.
How long has it been an issue for you?
Well, I mean, they just passed so I'm looking at really, that's going to be something that started this year. That's going to be going on for the next 5, even 4 years after this. Workers' comp, you know, we had a claim a few years ago, and then I had another one that was, I don't know, to me, a little sketchy. I'm not
Okay.
sure they're in here, but those two, you know, they've hurt us, and I've got 2 years still left on the one.
Wow.
And for it to come off.
Wow. I mean, this is obviously having an impact on your company. What do you think it's, how do you think it's impacting your company?
Well, I mean, it's just, you know, it's competitive. I can't just wave my wand and sell more, so, you know, anything that I have to come up that's additional expense, you know, I mean, it's coming out of my bottom line profit.
Right, and that's probably stuff you're taking home and affecting your quality of life and everything else, right?
You know, I mean, do I think about it? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you, Steve, have you ever heard of something called the Workforces Report? Well, it's interesting some of the things that you mentioned, because we surveyed over 60,000 small businesses across this country. We talked to small business owners, their employees, benefits consultants. One of the things they told us was that rising costs, maintaining competitiveness are some of their major concerns. And to put it in perspective for you, you know, according to the statistics, that about 31% of employees are willing to take a job today for lower pay but better benefits, because they pay such a high value in benefits because of all the things that have happened with healthcare reform and more costs being passed on to them. But the problem is that affects your bottom line, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of business owners have told us that could cost up to 20% of an employee's salary. So just roughly, according to our numbers, that could be up to $30,000 a year affecting your bottom line. And then, on top of that, employees, if they're distracted at work, they're not giving you 100% productivity, right?
No.
For a company your size, that's about 20 hours a week.
We have a lot of distractions around here.
Yeah, so that all impacts your bottom line, right?
Sure.
And then thirdly, a lot of employers tell us over the last couple of years their workers' comp claims have gone up, and look for ways to handle that. So, look, can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
Look, I'm not sure if you're comfortable with this, but based upon what you've told me, about this time is when a lot of my clients invite me in. What I'd like to do, if you're open to it, is sit down, have a little discussion with you. I'd like to find out more about your business, some of the challenges that you may be facing, and then maybe give you some ideas on something maybe you can do to help address these issues. Would you be open to getting together for a cup of coffee and having a conversation?
Well, I mean, how long you gotta take?
Shouldn't take us more than about 20, 30 minutes. I mean, really, by that time, you'll probably decide whether or not this is a fit for you.
And then I can give you 20 minutes.
Great. Tell you what, why don't you pull out your phone? Tell me what's a good day for us to meet next week. Oh, by the way, don't pick Thursday. I have a full calendar that
You
day.
got my calendar on here, pop it for me.
I got you.
All of a sudden, you got a British accent.
I've like changed so many times,
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. Okay.
He's a confused young
Okay.
man.
The 16th.
16th, what time?
I'm open, I'm slammed in the afternoon, so morning, I guess, would work.
But not until after 7.
So,
No, hell, I don't immediately at 7. I don't, 9, 10, I could do either.
so 9 or 10?
9's fine.
9? Let me ask you, before I put this in my calendar, should I put this in pen or pencil? Pen, we're rock solid. 10, I should probably call you the day before, make sure nothing's come up.
No, I'm good, I've got it open, I'll put you in.
Rock solid?
Pin it.
Pen it, awesome. Look, Steve, like I said, when I come by next week, it's simply a chance for me to learn a little bit more about your business. You may not feel it's a fit, and if that's where you wind up after the 20, 30 minutes, will you have any problem telling me to take a long walk?
I tell people no all day long,
Awesome.
that'd be fine.
And I'm assuming you won't be equally heartbroken if I tell you I can't help you, right?
No?
Great. I'll see you then.
All right.
Take care.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
All right.